Hi there, I'm Kim from sunny Arizona.
And I'm Kara from vibrant Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome to our channel, the Kara and Kim Live Podcast.
We're both seasoned realtors with a passion for all things real estate. From market trends to insider tips, we're here to guide you through the journey of buying and selling homes.
But that's not all. We'll also take you on a journey getting to know various small business owners.
Whether you're a first-time home buyer, need more space for your growing family, or just curious about the market in Phoenix, Arizona,
or a seasoned investor, or you're looking for insights about the metro Atlanta area, we've got you covered.
Our podcast is designed to be informative, engaging, and a bit fun too.
We love interacting with our listeners, so don't hesitate to reach out with your questions or topics that you'd like us to explore.
Subscribe to our channel and join us on this exciting journey. New episodes will be coming your way regularly, filled with fresh content and expert advice.
So hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and let's do a deep dive into the world of real estate together. Welcome to the Kara and Kim podcast.
Hi, Kara. How are you today?
Hey, Kim. I am doing fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks. Kara, today let's talk about the appraisal process in real estate.
I'm really excited. We can talk about just a few things that people need to be on the lookout for. So this is a crucial step. And can you share with our listeners what exactly is an appraisal and why it matters in a real estate transaction?
Absolutely. An appraisal is basically an assessment of a property's value by a licensed appraiser. It's important because it helps determine the fair market value, which can impact financing and the overall transaction. So, Kara, speaking of appraisers, do you know how comparable sales or comps play into the appraisal and what happens if there aren't enough relevant comps?
I happen to know a thing or two about that. Great question, though. So comparable sales, or as we like to call them, comps, are similar properties in the area that an appraiser uses to gauge the subject property's value. So that's the home that somebody is looking to buy or sell, right? So if there aren't enough relevant comps, meaning homes that are in similar condition, age, not too far away, and that have sold usually within 6 months, and there's some other circumstances that might shorten or increase that time frame, then it can truly complicate the appraisal process, potentially affecting the property's valuation. So there's some times where, depending on who you're representing, you might have to try and fight to change the appraisal number. So can we talk about the sellers in this particular process? Do you have any tips on how they can prepare their home for an appraisal to ensure that they receive the best valuation?
Yeah, definitely. Sellers can take steps to enhance their home's appeal. Simple things like ensuring the property is clean and well maintained can positively impact the appraisal. Curb appeal matters. It matters to the appraisers, it matters to buyers, but since we're talking about appraisals right now, that is the first thing they see when an appraiser walks up. They're looking at all of those things as well. Also, providing a list of recent home improvements can highlight the property's value. So they can't always see what you changed out over the past, 6 months, year. So pointing those things out, letting them know certain things have been replaced or updated, it's definitely important and can help impact his valuation.
So makes sense. All right. So can we talk about the difference between an appraisal and a home inspection? And can you explain to the listeners how they vary and what each unique purpose serves?
Sure. An appraisal focuses on determining the property's value, while a home inspection assesses its condition. The appraisal is for the lender, ensuring that they're not lending more than the property's value, while the inspection is more for the buyer's understanding of the property's overall health.
Absolutely. Clearing that up helps tremendously. So if an appraisal comes in lower than expected or lower than the offer price, are there any advice that you can provide for buyers and sellers in that situation?
Great question. If the appraisal comes in lower, it could impact financing. Buyers might need to bring more money to the table, renegotiate the price, or in some cases, the deal might just fall through. Sellers should be prepared for potential negotiations and consider whether they're willing to adjust the price. Most times, if the appraisal comes in low, they're probably not going to sell it for that price to another buyer as well, because they're probably getting financing and they're probably going to get an appraisal as well. So probably recommend to a seller that if it comes in low, you might want to take their renegotiated price.
Absolutely. These are all things that are important to know and definitely something for buyers and sellers to consider. Is there anything else that you'd like to share with our listeners about the appraisal or any contingencies?
Yeah, actually, appraisal contingencies in the contract allow buyers to back out or renegotiate if the property doesn't appraise for the agreed upon price, just like we talked about. It's a crucial protection for both parties, ensuring a fair deal based on the property's actual value.
Yeah, I'm really glad that we had an opportunity to talk this through for the listeners because, quite frankly, this real estate stuff, it sometimes can be very complicated, especially if you don't have a background in it or you haven't really been walked through a transaction before. But hopefully, you guys are a little bit more informed having listened to this part of the conversation. So,
Absolutely. You're definitely right, Kara. It's always good to understand these things, especially when diving into real estate market. If you guys have any questions at all, or if something we didn't cover here, or you just want more information on what we have talked about, let Kara or myself know. We're happy to talk through any of the questions you might have.
all right, that's great. I'm so grateful for your guys' attention today. If you are interested in buying or selling here in the lovely Peach State of Georgia or in the sunny state of Arizona, feel free to reach out to one of us. And if you're looking for something in a different state, we can definitely provide you a referral. Thank you so much. I hope y'all are having a great day.